sneaky girl, went by his house one day, unannounced. I don't trust him, and I feel, you know, I shouldn't. He would do some things that, well, I wouldn't. So I got my girls, Jelly and Kay, went by his house, nothing could save him. But I went, got in the car, and I began to drive. Didn't know how far. Let's go. Drive by his house. Because if you do not have a reason to trust him, I believe you should go over there. Really quietly, of course, like this. Shh.
This is trespassing, bitch. This is how we went to jail last time.
You do know that this is trespassing.
I don't want to go back.
I can't do it.
Let's open his door! If you don't trust him, you have absolutely every reason. Well, crazy. Yo, I'm gonna come into your kitchen, hide the knives and break your dishes. Cause you leave a feeling that's gonna make you think crazy. I'ma cook your clothes and wash your, cook your clothes and wash your, cook your fucking clothes. I cooked. Crazy. I'ma cook your clothes and wash your dinner. Got me dressing like a pinup. I do splits, I do tricks, all in front of your family. Dancing in front of your family. Acting the fool. The type of music that me and my band like to focus on is the type of music that whatever captures our ear. We love soul, we love rock, we love gospel, we love folk music. And when you see our shows, it really is a combination of both with a touch of spoken word. To add that into This Is Nola, I believe that they haven't experienced anything like this before, and vice versa, we haven't experienced anything like this, with especially at the Joy. So we're excited to really bring a twist to them this time around. He came from my heart, now I'm coming for his nuts. Yo, this a missile, got the pistol launcher. Missiles got revenge on my hips, and the key to be the whistle. Revenge on my hips, a Kill Bill pistol. If I make it clear, I'm about to make it crystal. Crazy. Every time we perform, we plan to take people on a journey, a place that they've never been to. And I know that when I went to different places, growing up slamming and singing, that every time I went somewhere, I was inspired by the art that was around me. We always plan to take people on a roller coaster ride that they'll never forget. We tend to leave people with that. Like I say that, I want to leave you, hopefully we took you on the type of roller coaster that you'll never forget.
The name of the company is DOPEciety. It's a partnership with myself and Denisio Truitt, who we just missed earlier. She's the founder and the lead vision and creator of DOPEciety. We are an artist collective. We're actually starting to branch out from just the two of us, but essentially it all kind of draws from Denisio's heritage. She's Liberian descent, and she plays a lot of West African art and heritage and culture into her artwork. From that, we're starting to expand into event production and curation, and then also fashion. She's a fashion designer, and we push that.
Stuck here underwater, how many times did I sink deep beneath the surface before I stopped?
New Orleans is like the beautiful mix of like Creole, Cajun, French, Spanish, English. You know, like New Orleans is what it is, and like we are a product of that. Like I moved here 2009, so like Fred Street when I moved down here is like nothing like it's now. You know, like there's like we've like seen this city change like to to a degree, and like for the better and this and that. And it's like this, this is New Orleans. Like English, like not speaking all these languages, all these like faces, colors, like names. That's New Orleans, you know?
Spiders, fires, or winter, or I could be wrong forever. It's such an abstract
I'm 10 years old. I'm at a football game with my dad. Melba Moore steps to the podium to sing the national anthem, the black national anthem. No sooner than she tries to lift every voice and sing, every voice in the bleached white crowd of thousands forms a tidal wave of boos that drain her song from my ears, flooded in shame. I look down, buoyed by pride. My father stands up, offers his voice like life jacket. So does another black man a few rows up ahead. Two black bodies like black eyes in the face of overwhelming whiteness. Their colored lenses saw things differently.
I'm 21 years old, with white friends on Halloween. Ghoulish pale faces surround us, but only some are in costume. We're standing in line when we see him. He's dressed like Lenny Kravitz, but only his black painted face seems to reflect Lenny's blackness. The rest of him is as white as the truths in American textbooks. I try to ignore him, but I am drowning in a colorblind whirlpool. I step out of line and confront him. No one steps with me. Two black faces face off. They do not notice I am waging war.
And such is the nature of seeing while black. I saw it at 10 when my people's anthem was drowned in a sea of hatred.
I saw it at 21 when everybody looked, but nobody saw. I saw it then.
I see it now, and I will see it again and again in years to come. Too many times to count.
It would be like counting the ways blackness has been blacklisted in Western society.
We were diagnosed as disease like the black lung or the black plague in the body of white supremacy.
The black eyes in the face of America's vanity.
Mirrors distorted our reflection into blackface as we became the black sheep in the flock of humanity, or at least that's the world they wanted us to see through the lens of their bleached history. They wanted us to see only darkness in these black bodies.
They made them oceanic battlegrounds that threatened to drown us in our own melanin. But we've been fighting these hate-filled currents for centuries.
Even though they think black people can't swim, but we have always been able to see for ourselves ever since our third eyes crafted the framework of ancient civilizations as young pupils of the cosmos dilating from humans to gods.
As we saw divinity in our melanin before the Western world whitewashed us from
gods to humans, to chattel, to modern spectacle, but still, our sight did not get lost in the Atlantic, submerged in the depths of slavery.
No, our colored lenses did not fog up in the burning of Mississippi.
Or crack under the pressure of COINTELPRO.
Instead, we saw a truth beneath surface lies.
A truth buoyed on the backs of bloated black bodies that rose, like my father, to lift his voice and sing.
That forced me to step out of line, even if it meant stepping out alone.
For what we have seen, we can never unsee. Our experiences colored our lenses like our melanin did our skin.
Painted by the palette of our past, allowing us to see the truth
rising to the surface like bloated black bodies, eyes bulging with history, looking up.
I definitely drew from my New Orleans upbringing and the New Orleans sound that I know. I don't think it's maybe as direct and obvious, because I tried to also breathe, like, I don't know, a bit of myself in there. And you see this fella right here, that fella, he produced that record, Hardly Criminal. We're going to play a lot of those songs tonight. But, and so for This Is Nola, I think the songs, yeah, I think it's pretty clear that it's a Louisiana, New Orleans sound and style. So I'm really glad that they, reached out to me to come hang out tonight. It's a real honor, especially considering the last 10 years I've been living on the West Coast, and it's good to be back. And this feels like a really amazing welcoming, you know.
In my head, my weary, weary, shameful head. Oh, my head. Your head, my head. My head. Reminded me of it, and now I can't forget how I pushed you out with threats and doubts that you bear. No, you can't be upset at this cloud. No, you can't be upset at this cloud. No, you can't be upset at this cloud.